Okay, Coach, we are in the so-called rock and roll capital of the world, Cleveland, Ohio, at First Energy Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. This was the scene a few minutes ago, the dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
To Mike. 58 to Mike. I got one. Check three.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 26-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
That QB's traps. Let's go.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he's got his man. That's Landry. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
3rd and 4, he did just enough. I mean, just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
Mayfield on first down. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mayfield flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down all the way inside the LA 10.
A 56-yard gain. Browns. First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish a running game early.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Hurry!
They'll run with Hunt on second down. And he is going to lose yardage here. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up third down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Now Mayfield on third and goal. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now fourth down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Mike. I got that.
From the gun, here's Goff. Steps away to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Credit the sack to the always disruptive Olivier Vernon.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now the 3rd leading rusher in the NFL last year, Todd Gurley. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. So many questions about Todd Gurley in the offseason. How good is the knee? I mean, remember, he had a heavy workload the last couple years, nearly 4,000 yards from scrimmage, 40 total touchdowns, but just 4 carries in the NFC Championship game, 10 in the Super Bowl. So we'll see what kind of usage he gets this season. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And now Mayfield on the bootleg. Gives this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Check. He's checking. Crash. Got. Hey, alert 33. Hey, exit. Hey, defense, let's go. What's up?
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. Oh, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They trailed 3-0 after the INT last time led to a field goal, but now another fresh start here, 1st and 10. They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 7, Goff out left. He's got it to Everett.
And partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
From the gun on 3rd down, gone. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's the first catch of the game for Cup, and he's got a first down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Gurley. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A loss of 2 there. Second down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And he's got this down to the 35. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Goff throwing complete to Kupp and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row. Goff now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's first down. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 13-yard line.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley, his second touchdown on the season. And the Rams have taken the lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
so
something
well,
else. And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Mike, 58, right there.
To throw, Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, his 4th touchdown on the year. And once again, the Browns are back in front. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way. To about the 35-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. From the 41, Goff. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 41-yard line. So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
Now it's Henderson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Darrell Henderson with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Rams are once again going to retake the lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. On 3rd down, Mayfield. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Clay Matthews adding another sack to his impressive NFL resume. The Browns send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The loss of 3 on that 1st down pass play, now 2nd and 13. Goff. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Pistol. Pilot, 64, weak. Check 52.
Following the interception, Mayfield. They'll go screen here to Hunt. Room here to run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and it's now 17-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. A little juke. And nothing but daylight ahead. Past the 20. Touchdown, L.A. He goes 102 yards from one end zone to the other as his guys have now moved out in front. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
What's that? 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
Mayfield looking middle, and it's incomplete. There defensively was John Johnson to knock it free.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. He finds an opening past the 40. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. Mayfield now, 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. Mayfield with it once more, and that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 yards there, 1st down. Mayfield now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10.
Regular. 58, Mike. Pick me up.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And his kick is good. Not by much. It was leaking oil in the end, but he tucks it in the bottom right corner. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Here we go. 180. Check 53. Super. Let's go. Let's go.
Now Goff on first down. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Hey, let's get some penetration here.
Back to throw. Gone. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
And now offensively, it's 3rd and 10. And I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and this Browns defense stands tall. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They run again with Hunt. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Marcus Peters up to make the tackle. On 3rd down, here's Hunt. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10.
Big stop, let's go.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
Get him, boys. Get him.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
58, 58.
On second and inches, Mayfield. And that's caught left side. Seals Jones with it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Rookie Seals Jones, his first touchdown of the new season as they have taken the lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for two. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. That time trying to find Gerald Everett. And it's third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Kupp. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. Goff now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Going to run the sweep here. This is Kupp. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
2nd down, it's Henderson. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Open man right side is Kupp, complete. A Ram 1st down as Goff finds Kupp. You know, you wonder how the Rams' game plan in Super Bowl 53 might have been different with a healthy Cooper Kupp. He was injured on November 11, torn ACL, out for the year. He was on his way to a 1,000-yard season in his 2nd NFL campaign. Had 566 yards in 8 games before the injury. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. The #1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Here's Goff. And the pressure gets to him again. Myles Garrett able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
3rd and long. It's gone. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Here's Johnny Hacker now. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful. nearly broke that one. As it stands, though, a heck of a 36-yard run back. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Don't get nervous. 60, Mike, 60, Mike. 60. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Yo, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out.
Mayfield now from the 50. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help the team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
2nd down, Mayfield. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hunt. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
180.
You. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Stay with your man.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They dialed up the blitz on 3rd down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Fights him off. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Jared Goff, 4 times last year he led the Rams on a 4th quarter comeback. He obviously didn't do it in Super Bowl 53. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Myles Garrett, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. From his goal line here, Goff, and an alley to run, and he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. Now gone. And this is going to be incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
And darn right, they did something to disrupt that timing.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Returnable here for Canale. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Browns drive about to get started. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, You've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Alert, 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 alert.
58 for Mike, 58. 58 for Mike.
Right here, right here. Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6.
Right over there.
From the gun, Mayfield. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Let's go.
They frustrated these receivers tonight, really held down the passing game, but there got the penalty.
Fine line between aggressive, good coverage, and interference, and they crossed it on that play.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Aqib Talib. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. They'll run on first down. Hilliard. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Mayfield. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku. That'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Pistol.
58, boys, 58. 58, Mike. Get your swerve on.
They'll run. It's Hilliard. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. 2nd down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Go. One set. Eyes up. One set. Watch 14. Tight right.
Mayfield to throw it. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll be 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. The The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Goff now looking to throw. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Goff, eluding the pressure right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The D-tackle Sheldon Richardson came barreling in for the sack. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long.
Check 42 to Mike. Check 42.
Out of the gun. Goff. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Now Canale on the return. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. And now he'll tuck it and run. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
At the 43-yard line. You draw perfect. You're not ready.
Mayfield. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Mike, quit talking about it and bring it.
Here's Mayfield. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And out will come the offense as they take over. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Watch safety three. Watch safety three.
Now it's gone. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Check safety, check safety.
Now Goff. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. He was looking to go back to Cooks one more time, and it's 3rd down. The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 10. Goff now to throw. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Here's Johnny Hecker now. He's been terrific so far. this will be taken at the 13. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. On first down, Hilliard, and an alley to run. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Goff will lead the Rams up here first and 10 at their own 21. They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. First throw in overtime for Goff. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Greedy Williams, the rookie from LSU. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure of the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
They'll run on first down. Hilliard, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. So now they have to contend with second and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. What can Mayfield do here in the OT? And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll bring up a third down.
Check 13. Check 13. Real.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup.
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is caught. They only get 4, but the fake punt works and gets him a first down. And I don't know what the method is to know when to dial up a fake punt, when not to, whatever the method there, it worked for him.
I think you actually did explain it. There is no method. It's just a feel, a sense, and a healthy dose of guts in order to call that play in that situation.
Element of surprise, I guess, right?
Yeah, element of surprise and just a strong belief that, hey, we're going to get it done.
Now a play fake here on first down. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Hey, alert. Strip that ball. Check 31. Check 61. Matchbox lights. Real.
On first down, Hilliard. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Mayfield looks to throw. And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column. A partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we got...